What's up, everybody? Welcome back to
Yo,
another episode of the Colorful Selection Podcast. You know, this is our last episode for this season. We're gonna disappear for 2 weeks, and we'll be back with season 2, baby.
season 2.
Season 2. Hopefully, that season goes a little smoother than this past one. You know, it's always time. It's always good to take time to reflect on some shit, make shit better. Uh, yeah. We still appreciate everybody listening. You know, the few that do, the few,
We
the proud.
appreciate every one of you, whoever
uh,
you may be out there.
Today's episode is basically a recap of the whole season with another POV. You know, we have a special guest we've talked about before. You know, he's one of the main four of our friendship group, Mr. Seth. What's up, dude?
Hey, I like that intro, but better late than never, brother.
Hey, that's what I'm
Better
saying.
late than never.
He's finally here, baby.
Hey, episode 13. What a fitting end to the season, baby.
Yeah, for
Better
real.
late than never.
That's what I'm saying, boy. So
I think that's pretty much on brand for something I would do, you know?
yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. So we'll start off. Well, I'll start off by asking. You know, you've been with us since the beginning, man. Well, been listening
yeah.
anyways.
Time,
talking
bro.
I'm talking about the podcast. By listening to the podcast.
Oh.
A long 3 months, bro. But yeah, man, let us know what you think. Like what you reckon about it.
Hey, man, that's pretty good. At first there, when you was introducing me, I said, wouldn't that be fun if you just never introduced me? I just took it away the whole time. But
It's like just
no,
a
man,
voice comes in.
yeah.
Random
It's like,
laughter
bye.
every once in a while.
And I was like, bye. But no, it's a pretty cool podcast. I find myself listening to a lot of podcasts other than music now that I'm a little bit older. So I listen to a lot of podcasts, and it's easy to just cut your mind off and listen. Like, I listen to Theo Vaughn, Super Mega,
Dude, I
and
fucking
hell,
love Theo Vaughn, dude.
me too, man.
That
And
guy's fucking hilarious, dude.
I look at y'all about the same way. Like, I literally forget. See, at first, it felt like I was on the phone with y'all, and I just wasn't responding. Kind of made me feel weird. But
Yeah.
then it's like, after about the 6th episode, I'm like, hey, I can't wait for the next one, just like I would with Theo Vaughn or Super Mega. Yeah, I listen to Joe Rogan sometimes.
Yeah.
But no, man, like, my favorite episode was probably the embarrassing story one. And the Eric episode was cool too.
Yeah. We really enjoyed having Eric on here.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah,
our
Eric's-
guinea pig that we tried to.
Hey, Eric's a good dude though.
Yeah,
He
no,
is, bro.
I love him, boy.
Yeah, for real. We love you, boy.
I love
I
you,
love
boy.
him sometimes.
He's probably listening. I love you, Eric.
But yeah, you said your favorite episode was the embarrassing story.
Yeah.
So on that note, why don't you give us one?
Oh, I got a good one for you. Probably got a couple good ones. So, God, this was whenever I was living in Nichols and still rode the bus home because it was too little to walk. My parents so the bus was filled with a bunch of older kids, and I was probably one of the younger ones there. And I had my big old backpack, probably bigger than me. I've never been a really big guy. And, I was walking down the aisles, everybody's looking at you because you're getting off the bus. And I fell from the top step and hit the fucking dirt with a backpack on top of me. And I didn't cry at first until I turned around and looked at the bus driver, and he kind of just like shrugged his shoulders at me. And then I
Shit
just stood
happens,
up,
bro.
Yeah.
and
He's
I
like,
stood
boy,
up
get
and
your
just
ass up.
ran to the house. I stood up and ran to the house crying the whole fucking time. Probably not everybody on the bus was looking at me.
Nerd.
Exactly. Right, dude? Hell yeah. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
You're kind of awkward whenever you're, God, probably wasn't even a teenager yet, and you're like, fuck, I don't have my body works, and my legs aren't working right. Around the same time period, it's probably like before or after, maybe a year or two. This girl I had a crush on was like waving at me, and I'm like, yeah, I was waving back, and I ran into a fucking sign, stumbled backwards and landed on my fucking back, hit my head on the fucking ground. I just got up and ran off, dude. I didn't know what else to do. What do you even do with that?
I don't fucking know. Fuck that. I'd quit school then, son.
Hey, for real.
It's that whole life over with.
Hell yeah, dude. For
Fuck it,
real.
what you gonna do? And then one more that really fucked me up is like you know how them stupid ass desks where it's for right-handed people, you set your forearm, you
Yeah, it's
set
like
your
that little thing
forearm
that
on
sticks
it.
off.
Yeah, everybody knows what I'm talking about. And like the chairs connected and shit. So like I had to fart. And I'm like, fuck, I gotta hold this fart in because it's gonna be a good one, you know? And I'm sitting here doing my work, probably drawing. I wasn't doing my work. Who was kidding?
Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
And I dropped my pencil, but it landed on like the right side. So it's like you either had to like reach
Get up,
over
walk
or
around.
reach under or walk around. So my ass, I reach under and I just farted, bro. I could didn't even know it was coming. I forgot I had to fart. I was like, God damn. I was like looking at the ground and I knew everybody was gonna be looking at me. I shit you not. The whole class, the teacher was looking at me. That shit sucked, bro.
For real,
Mainly because
dude.
everybody was looking at me. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
Get
But
out
hell,
of here,
that's
Stinky.
they pulled my desk out like I couldn't even stand up. Get out of this, you idiot!
For real,
Could
dude.
you imagine, bro?
Hell no.
Those are probably like the three most that I think about. Not like all the time. That was rough on the little boy.
Rough on the
You
little
know what I'm
youngin,
saying?
son. Yeah.
But I like that episode. Hey, another episode I like is whenever you talked about the spooks,
Oh, the spooks, dude.
the creepies, I love
Unholy
talking about
cannoli, baby.
creepies. Yeah, the Holy Cannoli podcast. I like that. But talking anything about like ghosts and creeps and stuff like that. Like some of my favorite shit is cryptid. I love Mothman, Jersey Devil, the
Yeah.
that white thing we seen in Nichols.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, that fucking
Manhunter
white thing, man.
corridor.
That thing was real, dude.
Hey man, we can talk about that shit real quick because we was outside. It was 10 o'clock at night. It was all outside playing hide and seek, and it was the same night. I think you mentioned it was a couple nights later. It was the same night. So what I seen in the sky was like a light going back and forth, kind of like if somebody had a high-powered spotlight. You can see it on the in the sky moving back, reflecting off the clouds.
Yeah.
And that son of a bitch turned into a box, a black box with tubes in it. And I was around the back of my house, and I go run around the front trying to get everybody together. And Dakota was doing the same because the same time I seen the black box, he seen the thing jump in my mulberry tree. Now, for those who don't know, a mulberry tree has low-hanging limbs in it, but it's still too high for a normal person to flat foot jump in it. You'd have to
Unless you're
climb
like
it.
fucking LeBron James or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Right. And it's like you said, like we never told anybody that story. And
Yeah.
like one person from school, like y'all mentioned this earlier, like one person from school that we never told seen it. Michael, he seen it eat a bird years later. And then one thing y'all didn't bring up, that son of a bitch was caught on a deer camera in Waycross. Remember when that shit was
Oh
going
yeah.
viral? That shit was going viral, and I showed Dakota, and he said, "That's the thing that I saw 20
Yeah.
fucking years ago." That shit's wild, bro.
Oh
Like you
yeah.
can't,
Fuck yeah.
you can't make that shit up. Like what you described was exactly what was caught
Yeah.
on that deer camera, like
Like the
15,
exact same
16
thing.
years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit's crazy.
Yeah. You can't make that shit up, boy. That shit's real, dude. Don't give a fuck what anybody says.
Yeah, I know, right?
Like, no, they can kiss my ass, boy. I ain't going back there.
And the
Boy, just a
ghost
fucking.
story, right? The ghost stories that y'all told, that's exactly what y'all told me. So I can go ahead and verify that shit was real too, especially the shit in Miss Gray season,
Oh,
stuff like
dude, that
that.
Oh
fucking
yeah,
red room,
boy.
dude.
My God, I hated that shit.
Dude, that shit make
Like,
you feel sick, dude.
right?
It does,
Hey, man,
don't you?
my experience with the Red Room was it was me, Dakota, and Ray. I can't
And
remember what game we was
was
playing, but I
playing
think
was playing Turok on the Nintendo 64, baby.
okay. See, I couldn't remember if it was Turok or Eternal Reign. I
No, it
couldn't
was
remember
Turok.
which one. So we stayed up like till like 3 or 4 playing that game, and Ray he went on to sleep, and for whatever bright idea, me and Dakota was gonna fucking sleep in the Red Room, right? Not only did we sleep in the Red Room, we slept in the middle of the fucking floor.
Where
My
everybody
ass,
can grab you.
my ass being the worst sleeper in the world. Um, I can't sleep. Dakota, he's finally dressing off to sleep, and I start hearing banging in other rooms. I'm like, oh fuck, man! I'm trying to get Dakota. I'm like, Dakota, wake up, dog! I'm hearing shit, and like I'm just laying there, and I cannot get Dakota up. The only thing I can do is just stare straight up at the ceiling because we're still a little bit younger. It's not like I can go home. It's too dark outside. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting there frozen in fear, and I'm pretty sure I was asleep, but I started having these like it's one of those dreams where you wake up, but you're dreaming about the exact environment that you were in. So I can see like everything, right? It's
Yeah.
almost like I had sleep paralysis. I can see everything, and these hooded figures was coming towards me from the hallway, from the next room, from like the corners of the room, and they were all standing around me with hoods over them. And like I said, they were around me in the middle of this fucking red room, and they removed their hood, and it was a fucking goat skull. Every single one of them had like a fucking like a goat skull for a head. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. This dude's about to
Yeah.
get
Fucking
fucking
look,
sacrificed.
right. That's what I'm saying, and it's crazy. Like Eric mentioned this, that fucking house burned, and the only fucking thing that was completely untouched by that was the fucking red room. To
Yeah, when they
verify,
caught on fire.
right? To verify, I rode by. Eric was not lying. 100% that room was completely untouched.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Fucking
like the
in
fucking port. That's the fucking portal to hell, dude. I don't give
portal to
a fuck.
the reason why it's like the portal to hell. I don't know if I can't remember if I mentioned this, but the carpet was like this bright red,
Yeah.
like a bright red carpet, and the walls were white. So it almost like the walls would reflect
Yeah.
the color red. You know, so
So like
and
everything in the room was red.
so
Everything.
not to mention they had like all kind of like porcelain domes, and like Jimmy said, the creepiest thing you can do is see like old pictures of somebody, dude. You know,
Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
They can have
Spook,
that.
spooky times, and hell, that shit creeped me out. I was driving a podcast, and Joseph was telling a story about he's seen the smoke man. And I was driving through in the morning. I said, I don't see that smoke man.
Hey,
You broke up.
yes, hey, you're breaking up a little bit.
I was just saying that I was driving to work listening to y'all's podcast, and Joseph was talking about the smoke guy that he saw. I was like, shit, dude, I hope I don't see the smoke guy.
A smoke guy getting out the shower.
No.
Like, well, me and Uncle Ray saw.
Yeah.
Yeah. That shit was crazy, bro. I'm trying to tell you. Like, it's like it just whooshed right through.
Oh, you talking about like
Hey,
the fog
yeah,
and shit?
yeah. Because I was driving to work listening to that, and it was kind of foggy when I was listening. I was like, shit, man, I'm gonna run that motherfucker over if I see.
Fuck that. Yeah,
But
there's a lot of spooky shit, dude.
the most recent creepy thing that happened, like I ain't had no shit like that happen to me in a long time. But the creepiest shit that happened to me recently was a while back before me and my wife got married and moved in together. She seen this white orb in her parents' kitchen, and it went through the roof like it just levitated. You know, kind of like when you hear somebody tell you that, you're like, hey, okay,
It's like, yeah, whatever.
yeah, yeah, you know. And so one night, some weeks later, I'm driving to there, and I'm pulling their driveway. Their driveway's creepy, like pitch black, no lights everywhere. And
Yeah.
when I pull in, I seen a fucking light that darted off toward their house.
What?
It's the same fucking, and I told her, I said, yeah, I seen it, you know. And I looked it up. I'm like, orbs of light. Apparently a bunch of people have seen this before since like the 1700s, and it's called a will-o-wisp. What a will-o-wisp does is Laurel like not drag, but like kind of try to get your attention to follow them to like dangerous areas like swamps, like cliff sides and stuff like that. Here's the creepy thing: there's a fucking swamp a mile behind the house. How crazy is that
What?
shit? Yeah,
So it's
that's
gonna
It
a
was
lot.
kill
what?
you?
Yeah, I guess it was just trying to get me to follow that shit. I ain't about to follow that shit. Hell no.
Fuck
Ain't no
that.
way.
No, sir. But yeah, dude, I can talk about creepy shit all day. If there's any other topic that you move on to next, or however y'all want to do this.
Let's see. What about dumb shit we've done? Did you listen to that episode?
Oh yeah, I didn't even
Because
think about the dumb shit, but dude,
I was gonna ask you a question if you remember.
dude, I remember that shit.
Do you remember when we was on your fucking bike in Nichols, dude? Like, and I was on the fucking handlebars.
Yeah, I know exactly what you gonna say, baby. So,
Dog,
so,
we was going so fucking fast, dude.
so there's like a hill, like for whatever reason, the South is very hilly. Nichols is very hilly, and there's like this road that has a gigantic hill. And for whatever reason, me and Dakota decided to get on top of that son of a bitch. And Dakota's on the handlebars, and I'm pedaling. So I started pedaling. I'm like, let's pedal as fast as I fucking can. And I swear to God, it feels like we was going 90 down this down road. And we
Dude,
couldn't
Will was
stop
fucking.
because the weight of the bicycle, and then we started leaning. I swear to God, it felt like 2 inches from the fucking road. I pulled it back to the right. It felt like we was like going that way, and it felt like it was 2 inches from
Dude,
the back. Dude, we would have been through. Like we would
yeah,
have been
that was
asleep
it,
on the
dude.
pavement.
Like, you ever saw them fucking like motorcycle racers when they turn and they're like an inch from the fucking ground? Dude, that's how we was on his fucking
Like
bicycle,
leaning
dude.
sideways.
Yeah.
That's
And then like he
exactly
kicked
how
off
it
one
was.
side and then like we went the same way to the other side, dude. We just kept going back and forth for like 4 times. And I was on the fucking handlebars, dude. I'm surprised my fingers didn't make indentions on them bars, boy. I was
But
holding on tight.
like I said, if we would have wrecked, we'd have turned into fucking soup. Like there
Yeah,
would have
dude.
been
Like
no
in
trace of us whatsoever.
Just like a skid
like
mark.
like straight up like a fucking red mist in the air, dude. Like nothing left.
For real.
God,
One of
dude.
Dude, we was going so fast, man. Like
there's
I can't
there's
explain
something
how
I wanted
fast
to
we was going.
ask you. There's
Who,
something I
me?
wanted to ask you. Yeah. Speaking of something stupid, do you remember like every teenager goes to we can figure out you can put alcohol in your
I can't
You're
hear you.
break.
You keep
You're
you keep
break
breaking
breaking
up.
up a little bit.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. So what I was going to ask you was Every teenager goes through this.
He was breaking up a little bit. Yeah.
Just okay.
Okay, sorry, buddy.
Just not say anything for the rest of the podcast. But
Yeah.
no, what I was gonna say is, every teenager goes through this. You figure out you can spray like body spray on your hand or just let the shit on fire, and it doesn't
Yeah,
hurt
like
you for,
Axe
like
or
the
body
first
spray and
two.
shit.
Yeah, and it doesn't hurt you for like the first 2 seconds. Put it out. Do you
Yeah.
remember we were like catching random shit on fire in the house, which is a very stupid idea to do?
Yeah.
So we decided to catch the doorknob to the bathroom on fire.
And like
We
somehow the light went out.
The
It
fucking
wouldn't-
light blew. The light
it blew
blew.
the fucking light, dude, at the same time we lit that bitch.
And like
Like,
we're like we don't know what happened. We tell you that, and the light blew, and your dad changes the fucking light, and the light doesn't work. That's why we fused the fucking light up
the
by
fuck.
pouring alcohol and catching the door. And I'm like, how does that even work? And it didn't work for like 3 minutes, and it finally fucking worked.
Yeah.
Like,
And
how does that even work?
a fucking doorknob not even connected to the fucking lights. Like, how does it even work? All right. Speaking of that, I'm gonna ask you another question.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Do you-
Whatever you're ready.
Jollof is asleep, dog, and we
Yeah,
catch,
I was gonna bring this up.
We had the fucking dagger.
Oh, dude, I
It
haven't
was like
thought
a
about that in
fucking
years.
dragon dagger, dude. We caught this fucking dagger on fire with like Axe body spray and a lighter. We cut this bitch on fire and cut Jollof with it while he was fucking sleeping.
First of all, I'm gonna say I haven't thought about that in years.
Dude,
Dude,
oh
I think
my
about it all the
god.
time, dude.
Yeah, he was like fucking asleep. We just catch a fucking sword on fire and cut him with it.
You also
So,
caught my
like-
arm on fire, I believe.
Yeah.
So like what we did was first, like, I want to apologize to everybody, even Eric. Me and Dakota was a little bit of a bullies growing
Yeah,
up.
we was
We
like straight bullies,
Y'all were
dog.
dicks, dude.
we were
I'm
like
swung at you. I've seen Jimmy fall behind the bed swinging on you. Jimmy was pissed, bro.
I remember that too, bro. Like, me and Dakota was kind of like, I don't know, almost a little bit smaller than everybody. Jimmy was like thinner, but me and Dakota was like shorter, you know?
Yeah,
So-
shorter and smaller than everybody.
It's almost like we wanted to like, bully people because of that. So,
I'm
like I
smaller than you, so I'm gonna bully you.
so we were kids. I apologize, everybody. I bullied too. But no, like, Joseph was asleep, and they had this like a dragon dagger, like
a sacrificial dagger, dude.
Yeah, the blade was curved and rigid.
Hey, we
and,
bought
like,
those at an auction, bro.
Yeah,
Like when we were little.
Or, like, the
who let us
blade
buy
was
that?
curved and rigid, and like a dragon was holding an orb, and the handle was like a dragon claw and shit. It's the craziest thing ever. So, going back to like catching shit on fire, we like seen Joseph was asleep. We're like, hey, let's spray him, and
Catch this dude on fire while he's fucking sleeping.
so like he's asleep, and we catch this man on fire, and he's like, what the fuck? What are y'all doing? And Joseph, he immediately goes back to sleep. And they're like, well, what else can we do? So me and Dakota found this fucking dagger, and then we cut him with it. Like, it was like a cat scratch, but enough to piss you off or hurt, you know. Just like, oh, you keep messing with me, and goes straight back to sleep. So then we had the right idea. We fucking doused that bitch with alcohol and gets it on fire. So we're standing over this man with a flaming sacrificial dagger, and we cut him with it while it was on fire.
In the
That's
fucking
the
dark.
craziest shit ever, bro. In the dark. We're like
It's like literally-
psychos, dude.
It's like literally pitch black in the room. We're like standing
Dude,
over this dude.
if somebody would
We're
have
like-
walked in, bro. If somebody would have walked in and seen that shit, dude, what the fuck?
Hey,
We're like
we cut
standing
this
over this
man with
dude
an
in the
enchanted
pitch
dagger.
black with a fucking fiery dagger, dude.
Bro,
Like
we
the
cut this
fucking
man
fl-
with an enchanted dagger, bro. Like,
For
they
real,
got flame times 3 on it.
Yeah, for real.
And burn damage, baby.
Yeah, I remember that shit. I just ain't thought about that in fucking
Dude,
20
that shit was
years.
fucking wild, man. Like the
Sorry,
fucking
Joseph.
flames lighting up our face.
Yeah,
and
it's all
shit.
good, bro.
Son
We
of
just fucking stabbed.
a. He stabbed him in the fucking back with it. Yeah.
Like he bends up backwards. You stab him so hard.
Ooh. Hey, that'd be
Fucking
funny, boy.
imagine. Hey, boy, my bad, Joe.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I'm
Almost
sorry,
got
Jimmy.
sacrificed.
I'm sorry for bullying Jimmy too. Jimmy's like the nicest person I've ever met.
He really
Yeah,
is.
for real.
Try.
Oh man, yeah, dude, we was dickheads, dog. Straight
Straight,
up.
like Dakota would just break shit to be breaking stuff. I wasn't as bad as Dakota
For
about
no
that. But Dakota was
reason,
rough.
bro.
Well, I just catch shit on fire. Hey, there's a
Like
girl.
I remember Joseph just got this cup. I don't know if it was from school or not, but he sat on the counter and he kind of
You
grabbed it
talking about that
and
fucking orange cup, dude?
just fucking drinks his fucking cup and he just got it in a million pieces.
I can't-
I don't know if Joseph remembers that, but I was there and I'm like, God damn, what? That
I couldn't hear
was
some of
crazy.
it.
I couldn't hear what you said.
No, just saying like Joseph just got that fucking cup and just slams it into a million pieces on the
Oh,
counter.
yeah, it was
Just
that orange
because
cup,
he's
dude.
yeah, the orange cup. Like just because he sat it next to you, he just grabs it, boom,
I slammed that
a
fucking
million
counter
pieces.
into a million fucking pieces.
Fucking bullies, bro.
Speaking
And
of
another
Dude.
breaking shit and dumb shit. Seth, do you remember whenever we walked to your house after school and you went to knock on the door and then you
Mhm.
headbutted the fucking door and broke the window?
Yeah. Yeah, that was like some Nathan explosion shit when he was trying to get the fucking crab out the glass, pushes his face to the glass. No, what happened was like, so after school we had to walk home, which wasn't a long walk, but still you don't want to fucking walk after school. And I would go to open up the door, and the door is like, just as a kid, I just slightly hit my hand on the glass, just like, oh, I don't know. And the fucking glass just shattered. Oh God, I got so much trouble for just something that wasn't even. I didn't even
Supposed to
mean to
happen.
do. Yeah,
I didn't
I
mean to
just
do it,
like
Papa.
it was like I just slightly rested my head on it, and it was just like, oh God, why did this
Hey,
have to
remember when
happen?
Hey, remember when we was throwing pillows and like Matrix dodging them and it slammed into the window and broke it and Sue walked in there?
Hey, that was cool because like we've choreographed these moves for like 30 minutes. Like you jump
For
over
real.
it, and then I'd
Like a
like bend backwards and
spin.
dodge it. Yeah, and then like for whatever reason, like we're like, yeah, just throw it, and I'll jump over it. And Joseph goes to throw it, I jumped over it flawlessly, and it just you don't think about as a kid where is this going to go. Well, I got news for you. It goes through the fucking window.
Yeah, for real.
That shit. I hate breaking. There's no worse feeling than breaking something as a kid. Like your heart drops. You're like,
Oh man.
God.
Oh my God.
That's the
Yeah.
worst. Like
Fuck that.
knowing you're gonna get in trouble. Awful.
Worst feeling ever, dude.
But
I
you
think
know
the
what's
first time
crazy?
you went to Nana's house, you broke the bus window, the door.
Who me?
Yeah.
No. The first time I ever went was
Oh,
what
about
broke.
spaghetti.
No, what broke was I was thirsty, and she just handed me this glass, and he was
Oh
screwing
yeah.
around in the kitchen, and he slapped it out of my hand, and it breaks on the floor. I've never met anybody. This is the first time I ever came over. He slapped it and it just shattered. I felt crazy, bro. That's where she lived in that small house with that snake in the tank.
Yeah, for real.
Did I pick you up from the back of the shirt and kick you out?
For real, that shit was crazy. Man, we've been
Oh,
talking so much, we didn't even get into how we met.
yeah, I was gonna ask you.
Yeah, I guess we can go into that if you want to.
Oh yeah.
So the first one I ever met was Joseph. We met in the second or third grade, probably third, I
I think it
think.
was the fourth grade.
Was it the fourth? See, my brain always goes to the third, but hey, it might have been the fourth.
One of y'all's lying.
Yeah, one of us is
Because
lying.
I think we just came from South Carolina. I don't know, it might have been the third.
No. Take all that shit back. The first fucker I ever met was Jimmy. Let's
Yeah.
start
Yes,
with
sir.
that.
Let's
The
start
first
with
person I ever
Jimmy.
met. Yeah. This man was nicest dressed person in the room. I might add. A fucking button-up shirt, suspenders, khakis on, baby, with the fucking crease going down it. You know what I'm saying? And some snakeskin boots on with his Jeff Hardy arm sleeves on. Boy,
Nah,
you
that
couldn't tell,
wasn't until middle school. Come on.
Jimmy. You couldn't tell this man nothing, baby. So we all lined.
He said lady killer.
For real, like, this baby looking
Yeah,
dapper
thanks,
over there
Nanny.
in the fucking kindergarten. Kindergarten, by the way. So we're all lined up, probably watching because fuck kindergarten or pre-K. And Jimmy gets the bright idea to spit as much as he could on the floor. And to hide the crime scene, Jimmy puts a snakeskin boot over it because somebody was going to go tell on him. He's like, well, I gotta cover up the evidence, you know. She walks up, Jimmy's khakis out there, you know, his a little bit raised because he's got his legs stuck out there a little bit. And she's like, move your foot. And Jimmy, instead of picking it up, Jimmy slides it. And you can see the spit smear across the floor. Why did you do that?
I don't
You could have
know.
waited 5 seconds to go outside. That's my first interaction with Jimmy. So, you know, like, we're like at this point, like, I'm not gonna tell him what the hell what I told this guy for, you know. Later on in life, I meet Joseph. You know, we get paired up in gym, PE,
Yep.
whatever you want to call it. And they're like, and Joseph, me and Joseph just randomly get paired up. For whatever we had to do, we had to take our shoes off. And Joseph's like, hey, dude, I don't want to freak you out or nothing, but I got a hole in my sock. I'm like, yeah, man, that's cool. I mean, it's just a hole, right? He takes off his fucking shoes. It's a little more than a hole. It's like foot sock. It's like you would unpeel a banana. Like the only
Like a
thing holding it
sandwich.
on. Yeah, the only thing that's holding it on is a little fucking latex up top. What are you gonna call it? Stretchy part of the sock? It's feeling like the part that goes around your ankle. That's like the only part holding this fucking sock on.
Why the fuck did you wear that sock? When I just didn't know.
He probably ripped it before and just like, well, fuck, I'm just gonna put it on.
He ripped that bitch
Instead
down
of
and put it on.
instead of trying to be cool about it, he sticks his foot in the air and starts spinning around in circles. And I'm paired up with this guy. So
Like,
I'm
who
like,
the fuck is this guy?
well, hey, you know what, baby? If you can't beat him, join him. So I put my foot in the air and I started spinning around. Yeah, me and Joe's been cool ever since, baby. So he's like, hey, you know, we know each other, and he's like, hey, you should come over to my house. I'm like, yeah, where you stay at? And that was the house we were just talking about. We did Nana lived in with the snake. Wasn't too far from my house. And
Like literally right there.
just like the song, baby, I rode my bike with no handlebars. And I think I
Oh,
rode my
yeah.
picture of my handlebars, and Dakota was like, that's the guy you talking about? That guy's cool.
I was like, dang. I looked at
Yeah,
Seth coming down
baby.
the fucking road with no handlebars, and like everything went like slow motion, playing like godly music and shit. I was like, holy moly. There's like a light shining down on it.
I know Nichols wasn't a big place, but I swear to God, I can ride from the edge of town to the other edge of town without even touching the handlebar. I did that shit so much. But one day, my bike fucked up. And I had like one of those stupid plastic guards around the chain. I'm like, dude, like I'm kind of far from home. I don't want to drag this chain down the road and just fuck my chain up because you're just going on the asphalt. So I'm just like, I was kind of close to Jimmy's house. How I knew where Jimmy lived, I don't know. I just knew. And I knock on Jimmy's door, and his mother answers. I'm like, hey, excuse me, is Jimmy home? He comes to the door. I'm like, hey man, can you fix my bike? Like the only interaction I had with this kid was like
I'm
5
spitting
years
on the fucking
before.
floor.
Yeah, 5 years beforehand, spitting on the floor, and he fixed and I paid him like $5
Hey,
for fixing my
hey, it's
bike.
like Jimmy
Like, hey,
comes out of his room in snakeskin boots and like some Levi's on with grease on and the tank top.
Dude,
Got
look
a
like fucking
bandana
5
on.
years
He's like,
old,
"What's up, kid?
smoking a
You know how
cigarette.
much
What's up,
yeah,
kid?"
that's what I'm
$5 is with inflation, though?
saying.
Jimmy still has that $5.
Dude, $5 from the '90s is like $100 now, bro.
No, for real, dude. God dang.
But hell yeah, that's how I met each and every one of them. And you know what, baby? It's history since.
No, for real, dude.
Ain't it? Ain't it?
I was gonna bring up another story, Joe. If you wasn't there for this, I wish you was. Uh,
Yeah, from here.
do y'all remember that time we rode around in Bert's toolbox in the back of his truck?
Oh my god, dude, I remember that because he cleaned his toolbox out, and so we decided to put Dakota in the toolbox, and we was gonna ride around town like that,
Yeah,
dude.
dude, it was so loud, and that bitch was cruising
Dude,
shit
and
around.
I remember you was telling us the only thing he was trying to do was go to sleep.
Yeah, I
And
was trying to go to sleep back there.
you know, in hindsight, as a 30-year-old man, if we would have got in an accident,
I'd
we
have
would
been
have opened
fucking
that.
dead.
For
We would
real.
have opened that toolbox, and it would just be soup, like fucking red goo in that motherfucker.
For real, dude.
Like, get your ladle, baby, soup's up, because you
No,
would have
for
been
real.
done.
I would say
There's so
serves
much.
up.
There's so much fucking sharp shit in there,
Yeah, and
Yeah.
and
like
not.
another thing that I think about when I think about that really instantly goes to Bert. We wanted to see who can get under his truck the
I was gonna
longest,
say that too.
and Dakota won because like Jimmy let it go to like his chest. I let it go to my head. I'm like, all right, that's it. Dakota let the whole truck right over me. Like not physically hitting him, but like Bert's truck was so big that like you can just kind of
Like lay under it.
right in the middle of it. I'm on the other side. I'm like, this motherfucker's like a skeleton on the other end.
I
Like,
was gonna let him keep going.
just drag your meat off, baby. Looking like M
That would
Shadows.
suck ass.
For real, dude. I've probably been dead.
Yeah, man, we can talk about this shit all fucking day. There's times.
Yeah.
Oh
Talk
yeah.
about the 30 years of shit that we've done or been through, you know?
I was thinking about another thing. It was when we
What's
had
that?
the fucking golf cart, dude. I don't know if I brought this up in a previous episode, but it was
The-
Joe from fucking Darren driving this bitch, and me and Seth on the
Mhm.
back, and they
Yeah,
tried to back up a fucking hill, dude.
yeah.
Did you remember that?
Yeah,
I
that was
do.
me. I tried to back up that hill. You're like,
Yeah,
don't do it, bro.
yeah. Don't, dude. That thing
And I
like
did it anyway. Dude,
slingshotted
Seth
us
was
into the fucking
pissed off at
ground, dude.
me.
That shit was off because like, Joseph, stop, Joseph. And we just slammed into the fucking dirt.
Dude, that shit hurt so bad. Like knocked the fucking breath out of me and every fucking thing, dude.
Me too.
We used to get hurt so bad.
I know, dude.
One of my favorite things on the golf
Hey,
cart was y'all kind of
go
had
ahead.
my favorite thing on the golf cart was y'all kind of had a bigger yard, and Dakota would like to like somebody would drive, and Dakota would like to jump and see if he can either like run or
I can't hear you. Keep going out.
can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, so what I was saying was one of your favorite things to do was let somebody drive and you either jump off the slide or jump off the fence. So this
Yeah.
one time you wanted to jump off the slide and you slid right into some dog shit. And the
Like
dog
right
shit
into some fucking dog shit, dude.
it didn't only get on you, but it went inside of your shoe, like all inside your shoe.
Yeah, like it slid up my fucking pants leg
Scooped
and
it
every
up.
fucking thing, dude. Like straight
That shit
up,
was
dude. It's like a
awful.
crater in the
Awful.
fucking ground from how much shit I scooped up.
Hell yeah.
Hey, I was gonna say, you remember the strobe light you used to have in your room? You
Say what?
remember the strobe light you used to have in your room when like
Oh
we was
yeah,
in
like
like
that strobe light
fifth
was
grade?
crazy, man.
Yeah,
Like you
dude.
break shit. It was crazy. Because the
Yeah.
reason why the strobe light's crazy because they can go in and off really fast. And, like, you'll be on one side, next side, running into something.
Yeah, it's like I remember you throwing a bottle. It's like I remember it leaving your hand and it just popped me in the face.
Yeah, you never know what that son of a
Like
bitch is gonna be.
instantly, I was like, "What the hell?" Hey, you
That's
remember
like
those blow up boxing gloves? Also, when we used to fight in there, had special moves and shit. All you could feel was fist through them anyway. It was like fist wrapped in plastic.
shit
Yeah,
that
I
hurts,
like
man.
that. Like I
Oh yeah.
said, we can go on for days talking
Oh yeah.
this
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
shit.
What else you got for us? What's your
Shit, man. Like,
anything you want to bring up?
I mean, I can either bring up music or video games, whichever one of those I want to talk about.
We'll do music because I'm sure we can
Okay.
go over video games for a whole fucking hour.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So the music, I kind of tried to do what y'all did, right? A few albums that kind of that was more so nostalgic than good, because everybody knows my taste in music out of everybody. It's probably the worst one, because I'll sit there and listen to House City all day. Never Shout Never all day. That shit sucks. I know it does, but I like it.
I was listening to
So
him the other day.
say what?
Is that I was listening to him the other day?
Hell yeah, I like it. What you gonna do? But so this is probably from earliest to latest. The best that I can remember is this album is before you're able to know yourself or know your own music. So the first one I wanted to bring. With that being said, the first one I want. It
You keep
feels
going
like.
out.
So can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is before like you're basically yourself.
Yeah.
Like you're a kid and you can only go off of other people's music. But I have a pretty big nostalgic for this album, and it Feels Like Today by Rascal Flatts.
Dude, I fucking love Rascal Flatts, though.
Right?
I was
And the
listening to him
reason,
every day. Well,
the
almost every
reason,
day.
right? The reason why I say that is because I can remember me and my uncle. I can tell you every song and like what song comes in what order. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like we just ride around listening to that shit, like, watch the truck. So I have a um big nostalgic for that album.
Like, actually, what was it, like 2 days ago? I sent y'all the lyrics of the fucking song.
Yeah.
That's what I was listening to, and that's what made me fucking think of it. And I was like, he used to
That's
fucking
what that
sing that
song
shit.
was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, I used to
I
get
didn't know
so
that.
mad he'd sing that bitch to me.
Hell yeah, baby, on that fucking West Coast custom
Yeah.
boombox.
Yeah, that's what I was listening to. That's how I knew.
Like every time I hear that, like it's that nostalgia coming
Yeah.
through. So the next one would be the first album that I bought by myself. There used to be an album, that's a CD store. Little boy, real little, and I walked up to the counter and I was like, "Excuse me, sir, do you have From Under the Court Tree by Fall Out Boy?"
Oh, yeah.
And he's probably
Yeah.
looking around like, "Who the fuck is singing that?" Yeah, you know what I mean? And I think that's the start of the alternative move,
Yeah.
12, 13, you know what I mean? Like, I can listen to this shit by myself, like that
Yeah.
just starts to mold
Yeah.
you into who you are. So mine was going to be, Fall Out Boy from Under the Court Tree. That was my favorite one. And um, Fall Out Boy, maybe not so good anymore, but back then I do have a nostalgic tie to the old Fall Out Boy. Right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They had some good songs back then.
And I hate to do this to Jimmy, but he brought up American Idiot. I think Jimmy was the one who brought up American Idiot, surprisingly.
Yeah, I
But
think it was.
I have to one up Jimmy and say Bullet in the Bible.
That
Oh,
shit's
yeah.
amazing, bro.
That's probably like one of the best fucking live things ever did.
Right? It's
Yeah,
Best
so
fucking
yeah,
live in the
perfect.
definitely.
LBC, baby.
Dude,
Shoot.
it's perfect live. Perfect. Green Day's a
Sure.
perfect band live.
Yes, dude. Oh
And
my God, they're amazing live.
the reason why I say that is because me and Jonas was listening to that album over and over until we got it.
I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Not really.
Hello.
Yes.
That's better.
Okay. So the reason why I say Bullet in the Bible is because we were going to Summer Waves, and me and Joseph listened to that album on repeat until we got there.
We
And
did that, bro.
I know
yeah,
It
you're
was
going out.
fresh.
not only that, if we ever would stay the night with somebody, we'd put the DVD on because the CD came with a DVD, and we'd listen to that DVD like,
Hey, boy, I'll
all
tell you
night
this,
long.
though. They had the best fucking rock band, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
they
yeah,
did. Oh
dude, we
my
played that
God.
like over and over.
God, boy.
I
And
broke my
whoever
shoe
don't know who
clip
fucking,
pedals.
like, we didn't, whoever, yeah, don't know who fucking Bull in the Bible is fucking Green Day. Like,
Perfect, baby.
yeah,
Perfect.
perfect. That's
Yeah.
good shit.
So I got two more. I guess in no particular order at this point. Well, maybe, but I'll say this one is. I'm surprised y'all didn't say this, but "A Fever You Can't Sweat Out" by Panic at the
I was
Disco.
gonna say that, dude, because like I can listen to
Yeah.
like every song on that fucking album, and it's like perfect.
There is no bad song whatsoever on that
It's
album.
like not anymore, like you said about with like Fall Out Boy. Like it's like they
Yeah,
used all their good songs on that one album,
yeah.
and it's like perfect from like beginning to end, dude.
But like every song on that first album, "A Fever You Can't Sweat," is 10 out of 10, 100% good.
Yeah.
Like,
Hey, that's
yeah,
I remember listening to that in that fucking red room, dude.
yeah, me too. Me too.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
remember that?
Boombox that I fucking
We put
Yeah.
CDs in a DVD player.
Yeah.
And the last one, y'all can disagree because I disagree with it, but it kind of molded my style of how I dress. I still dress this way. So on a flannel, slim fit pants, not skinny jeans, but slim fit. You know, I wear Hey Dudes, which is like 2023 Sperry, and it's never should never. I'm only
Never
saying
shall never.
I'm only saying never shall never because it molded my style. You know,
Yeah.
yeah, like yeah, we listened to that music a lot back then, but now I think we never got away from that style. Because now I just kind of like roll up a flannel with sleeves flannel, roll up the
Mm.
sleeves with some
Yeah.
slim fit pants, and that's kind of how we dressed back then. That's how he dressed. That's how I still dress. You know,
Yeah.
and that's the only reason why I'm saying that is literally the style that he
That's
brought.
cool. I can get down with that list.
Yeah, you know, I
It's a
can't
good
think of
one.
it's not bad. It's
That's not a
more of
bad
an
list.
it's more of a nostalgic list than anything. Because y'all listen to more music than more
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
Hey, and another, just like last time, my boy, I'd like to give out a shout out to fucking King Gizzard, baby.
Oh yeah, I
Boy, let
fucking
me,
love
dude.
that band, dude.
They're like top notch, dog. I'm telling you. It's like,
They got the coolest name.
yeah, King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, baby. And I fucking love Zachary
That's a
for showing me
badass
that
name.
shit. Like, shout out to fucking Zachary, dog.
Hell yeah, dude.
Like,
He
that's
came
like I
through
was
with that
saying.
one.
Yeah, like it's like once, like I said, like once you realize how good it is, it's like,
Yeah,
man, like where has this been? You know what I mean?
hell yeah, baby.
Like I wanted to say them because I know you like them just as much as I do.
I do. Yeah,
Because like
yeah.
that's like literally one of the only bands I can just like shuffle and like listen to every single fucking song they throw out, dude. Like literally anything is like 10 out of 10. Like you
Yeah,
can't beat it. Like you seriously can't beat it.
I
And it's
fucking love it,
crazy.
man.
Like Stu McKenzie, dude. That's my boy
Yeah.
right there, son.
I really gotta look them up.
You do.
Joseph, let's go somewhere else and talk about something else.
Come on, Jimmy, give credit
Yeah.
where credit is due, son.
Yeah, dude. That's like I wanted to bring him up because like that's like I said. I know you like them like I do.
Yeah,
Like,
they definitely don't get the
they really don't get the
recognition they
fucking.
need.
Yeah,
Whatever you want to say.
yeah, they really don't. But
Rattlesnake.
that's my child's favorite song, boy. I swear to God.
Yeah, I've seen
Like
some
she,
videos of her singing it.
like literally, she asks for it every time we get in the fucking car.
For real.
She's like, rattlesnake. Yeah, and like I would, but the song's what 9 minutes long. It's like, dang. It's like every Avenged Sevenfold song.
Nice, baby.
Every time we get in the car, she's like, rattlesnake, snake song.
Please, rattlesnake.
Yeah, I've heard her ask for it while we were playing games together and everything.
Oh yeah, dude. I was playing it on guitar for her last night. She was fucking singing
Rattlesnake.
it, dude, for real.
I love
She
it.
like, I'm the serpent, devil serpent, and she like
I
throws up the
love that
fucking
shit.
horns and shit, dude. She like throws up the
Nice.
rock symbol. I'm
That's
like, yes,
badass.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. But yeah, let's move on to video games.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was excited to hear this list.
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure if y'all wanted me to bring it up or what, but I got a list of that too.
Yeah.
So the earliest game I can remember,
Hold on. How did you go about doing it?
kind of, I guess,
As in like,
kind of how Jimmy did from like start to end almost, and then kind of
yeah.
went from there. You know what I mean?
Did you do it like
Not necessarily good games, but games that kind of pull my nostalgic string, so to speak. You
okay,
know what I
okay.
mean?
Yeah.
So,
I didn't know
we'll
if it
go
was like influential, nostalgic, or how you
yeah,
ranked them.
probably more nostalgic than anything. So the first game, with that being said, the first game that I could remember, you're just a baby holding a controller and you don't even know how to talk to NPCs, which is just hitting A button. You know? that is going to be Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time.
Oh yeah, dude.
That's a badass game.
It's a badass game. You can go back still to this day, play it, and it's amazing. And every noise is nostalgic for me. Like to opening up the menu, to entering certain towns, to
Navi.
Kokiri Forest, I can still hear every song in my head, and I just go back to that time that I first played it. You know what I mean? And with that game, I also want to link in get it? Wind Waker. I want to link in Wind Waker because that's the next game.
Wow.
Not the next game on my list, but it's like after Ocarina, and it's my favorite one, so I have to say Wind Waker as well.
Let me tell you. Speaking of Wind Waker, I just bought that fucking game like last year, dude, because I wanted to beat it again. And didn't even get, we got home, but like not even 10 minutes later, Olivia pulled it out the fucking case and snapped it in half. And I bought that bitch for like $45. And I was like, no. Dude, never got to put it in. Like, literally laid it on the fucking couch from getting home from buying it. And she snapped it in half. And I was like, no. Oh, this shit sucked, dude. I love Wind Waker, man. That's a really good game.
I'd let it replay it again.
I love it. That game is such a happy game. Like if you're in a bad mood, play that game. That game is like the Dance Gavin Dance of the video game world. You know what I mean?
Hey, boys, Dance Gavin Dance, baby.
But like, it's so happy. It's like a feel good game, you know?
Yeah,
it is.
See, I'm glad you're here, man. Fucking Dance Gavin Dance, boy.
Hey, you're the one that put me on those guys. I knew about them, but when you're like, hey, give them a shot again, I'm like, yeah, all right, I'll give it a shot. And yeah, hell yeah, dude, they're good. They're good.
Dude, it's Jolif and Jimmy, dog. Y'all got to get on.
I'll catch you guys later.
Well, Bud keeps sending me the links.
I keep sending Jolif shit.
It's always when I can't listen to it, and now I forget about it.
He never fucking texts me back. And I'm
I
like,
always
just
forget.
Please,
I got
listen.
a weird schedule, bro. I swear.
Like, dude, okay, like, one of the things I keep sending them specifically to Joseph is dude, there's like a song, like I'll go back. They have like 3 different singers over time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, there's like a song, but like the end of it is like the most extreme thing ever. But it's like all the shit from all the old songs put together in one. It's like fucking crazy. And like when you wrap your mind around it, it's like holy fuck. You know what I mean?
Made a song out of every other song.
What'd you say?
Like they just made a song out of every other song.
No, yeah, well, just the end of it. I don't know, it's fucking crazy. But anyways, I know we're getting off topic. I could talk about them motherfuckers all day, boy. I
Hell
swear.
yeah.
I love them.
Long story short, that game is like a feel good game. You know, like it's colorful, it's happy. I love it. So I guess my next game would be not because. Say what?
Oh, go ahead.
So the next game that I'm going to say is kind of 3-1, and it's not because I like them. I actually typically don't like games like this, but I have to say it because of how much we played it. Is I'm going to say Grand Theft Auto Trilogy. What I mean by Grand Theft Auto Trilogy is 3, Vice City, and San Andreas.
Yeah.
Especially
Dude,
San Andreas.
You can't beat San Andreas, dude.
We not even doing missions on any of those games. We would stay up all night just fucking around on it. You know what I mean?
Like just
Like you die, it's the other person's turn. You hand it to the next guy. They play until they die. Hey, you won't even be doing nothing. It'll just be stealing cars, driving off a cliff or whatever. Because the missions suck. I don't like the missions on any Grand Theft Auto game. But just messing around on it as a kid, 10 out of 10, baby.
Like especially San Andreas, you know, you can get fucking big, you can get swole,
Hell
you
yeah.
can get fat. Like, dude, you can't put that in a game and then take it away for the rest of it.
Yeah, I know, that's
like that's literally like the best part.
Yeah.
Shout out to Rockstar for making horrible games, except for that one. Red Dead Redemption.
Fuck yeah, baby. Fuck yeah.
Fucking San Andreas playing the multiplayer, like chasing each other down to kiss them.
God, dude.
Oh yeah, dude, you can kiss each other. I remember you could like
you swim to the bottom of the ocean. You kiss. You could walk around.
Yeah, like without dying on the bottom of the ocean.
For whatever reason, they put a kiss button on that fucking and we just run from each other, kissing each other all night. That shit's gay.
That shit was gay as fuck, dude.
But that's just funny to me, though.
That was like they're kissing where we practice kissing.
But hell yeah, that's leading into my other games again. Definitely not as good as it used to be. It's more of a nostalgic thing at this point. I can't let this franchise go. Much as I try to, I can't let it go. Every time I play it, I hate it, but I love it at the same time, just simply because I can't let it go. That's Borderlands.
Yeah, dude.
I love to hate it. We have tattoos of the damn game. And we'll never, ever capture the magic that we had on the first and second one. Because that is the perfect couch co-op game. Perfect couch co-op. Doubt. I'm not talking about like send an invite to your buddy and we talk over, you know, whatever. I'm talking about you sitting next,
right there, dude.
Yeah,
like,
sitting next to
each other. Rearrange the whole living room, bro, to put the couch in front of the TV, dog, to just sit there and all night long.
Yeah, and Borderlands is the pinnacle of that because like 3 of your other best friends, you slide your table out the way and you drag the fucking couch fucking knee length from you and you sit there and play Borderlands all fucking night, and that's why that one has to be on my list. Just for that reason right there.
And you probably played it with every friend, dude. All of us, like at your house.
Hell yeah,
and like right there.
Like, and the cool thing is, we all like different characters, so we didn't have to fight over being the same person. So that was also cool as fuck too. I guess going into my next one, that's going to be 2-1 as well, and it's going to be Red Dead Redemption 1 and 2.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna say Red Dead Redemption 1, probably for the opposite reason. Is getting your buddy on fucking Xbox 360, Jimmy not being able to run through a fucking door,
Yes, sir.
making
Hardest thing ever.
making us lose the mission because he can't get through the door. I have a nostalgic tie to that game because my cousin lived. Everybody got tattoos at this guy's house. He would live walking distance from my house, but it was the scariest walk ever. No
Oh
lights.
yeah, dude.
Fucking, I would
What was
just
that big
go
ass
down
dog's
there.
name?
Hell
Taser.
yeah, dude. I would go down there just to play Red Dead Redemption for 8 hours. You know. So, and number two, if you say one, you got to say two because Arthur Morgan. That story was perfect. Completely
Oh yeah,
fucking
dude.
perfect.
I haven't got to beat it yet, but I know what happens and stuff.
Yeah. If anybody ain't got to add to that, I guess I'll just cruise right on into the next game.
Yeah, go ahead.
That would be. I guess this is finally pulling away from y'all, but Joseph he loves this game, and that's Final Fantasy 15.
Dude,
15.
yes.
Final Fantasy 15, and as much as I hate to say it, that one is God. See, I still hate to say it, but that one is a little bit better than number 10, only by a little bit.
No, it's not.
The only reason why I'm giving this one the edge, like if this did not happen to me, number 10 would be better. But the reason why I'm giving this one the edge is because my wife bought this game for me, and I was on vacation from work, and I had no worries. I was just in to play this game, and I beat it. Like the only thing I did that week was play Final Fantasy 15, and like all my fucking stress and worries went away just because I played this game.
Yeah.
It is
So
a very good one, dude.
And also, it reminds me of us four in
Me
a weird
too.
way, in a weird fucking way. It may not look like, 'cause Jimmy looks like the main character, but the rest of them is kind of iffy. But in a weird way, it definitely, the bond that they had, like the arguments they had, the friendship they had, it reminds me of us four. So I have to give it to that game. Like,
Yeah,
I've
same.
never related to a game more than that one.
Yeah.
They go through some shit, bro. I don't know. I don't know. It's pretty good.
hmm
I get what you're saying.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I
So
don't know if Jimmy and Bugs beat it or played it. So
yeah, I love it 100%. The next game that I have definitely ties. Well, I mean we've played it together one fucking time, but as an adult, getting into like story games and stuff is Ghost of Tsushima. That story is so good. The game is just beautiful. I don't know how the hell they made that game for the PS4, and it looks better than a lot of PC games. You know what I mean? Like
I think he just
Sucker
made
Punch.
Have
Jimmy
to
Cream.
switch.
No, Jimmy, he probably agreed with some of what I just said. He knows a little more about it than I do. But however Sucker Punch made that game is insane. Just the amount of stuff on the screen at one time. Like, you can look at the grass and each individual blade of grass would move with the wind. Like, how's this game running at 60 frames a second? It's insane. So good.
Yeah. I still need to beat it.
It's good, man. Once you get into the combat and feel good with the combat, it's wild.
Yeah.
yeah, I like the multiplayer. That's all I've got to play of it so far. But it's
And that
really
was
fun.
fun too.
Yeah, it
It
was.
had a good story and everything,
hmm
and it's free.
It's free, yeah. Or the story mode, but yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
And another one, I'm surprised y'all didn't bring this one up, but hell yeah, it's Skyrim.
Oh yeah, dude, I done bought that bitch
Yes.
like 3 fucking times.
I swear, bro.
I
Like
think
every
I'm.
time you get a new system, you have to buy that game.
Hell yeah, baby!
Yeah, it's
Like
like I'm tired of buying it. Tired of
you
thinking about
got
it.
but you gotta buy it though. You
Yeah,
know what
but
I'm
you
saying?
got to, man. You got to get it.
Just like when that game come out back in 2011, everybody was freaking out that just dragons would just fly around. You
Yeah,
know what
just
I
fucking
mean?
around there.
And it's just, I don't know. That game is just, that's another game that has a certain place in my heart just because of the sheer hours that you could just spend with somebody or by yourself. You know?
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah. Just
Give me that
taking
moonstone.
turns watching.
hmm Hell yeah. Like they'd run into a cave and just spend 5 fucking hours in this cave and then come up the other side on a different part of the map, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking wow, dude.
And
Fucking
get
love. Like I
stuck on
said,
mountains trying to travel everywhere. Get
hell
pissed
yeah.
off.
That game will always have a certain place in my heart.
Yeah, always.
And that's about it for my games, but just to give a honorable mention to Hogwarts Legacy because I'm currently addicted to that game 100% right now.
No spoilers for Bug.
Yeah.
It's so good. Like
Dude, yes.
I will say this: playing Hogwarts Legacy, I actually like Harry Potter now. I don't want to come off as a poser. I'm not going to say that like I ever liked Harry Potter because I didn't before this game, and I'm willing to admit that. But that game has actually made me like Harry
It
Potter
puts you
and
in
the
that
universe
world, bro.
itself. Yeah,
Telling you, bro, that fucking world is crazy, man.
Dude, wait till you're
It's
there, Bug.
like, oh man, I
Dude,
can't wait.
I can't explain it, bro. Like
it's the perfect game. It's the perfect game. I'll go ahead and say that right now. Like
it
you,
literally is the perfect game.
like you can go outside and look at the castle that they made, like a perfect scale of the Hogwarts castle,
Yeah.
and like you can just look up at the window, and you can go inside and go to that fucking window, and
Yep.
look out to where you just was without a fucking loading screen. It's
Uh-uh.
For
insane.
real?
Dude,
Yeah.
look, bro. How about you come out? You just run outside, and dude, you pull up on you just hop on your broom, dog. Don't matter what the fuck, just
Mhm.
haul ass, fly
Yeah.
anywhere around the whole place. Like, and it's cool when you like, oh look, enemies. So you just fly straight down, dude. Like, it looks so cool. It's like you pull up sideways and hop off that bitch and start casting
hmm
spells, bro. Like, it's literally the
Can't
best
fly
game
over a
ever.
mountain though.
Hey,
I
I'll
don't
tell
know.
you
I
this
ain't made it that
much.
far. No spoilers though.
I'll
Please.
tell you this much. I spent 10 hours just in the castle, and
Wow.
they could have made the whole game not ever leaving the castle, and I still would tell you this game is so fucking good. Just the fact that after the castle, that they made a whole open world that's just as big as fucking Skyrim. It's insane,
That you
you
can
know?
fly around, bro. Dude,
Yeah.
learn different spells like side quests out
Mm.
like everywhere, bro. Fucking, it's amazing. Yeah.
Say no more,
So
Hey,
dude, I'm trying to tell you, bro. What I told you is true, bro. Like you want to make an
man.
investment, but that's it. Yeah, you play games every day. And your wife and your kid plays games. Best investment ever.
Yeah, no, dude, I
the
Bug's
want a
gonna go
dish
buy a
so
fucking
fucking bad.
PlayStation 5 right
the
now.
combat
Yeah.
is simplistic but so good, dude.
Yeah, it takes a minute to get used to the casting, and I wish Revelio was a different button for me, but
hmm
it's nice. You're gonna smash that bitch out. You're gonna wear that bitch down.
But I think my play style is a little bit different than everybody's. The thing that I do the most is the room of requirement. Once you set your room of requirement up, the game's fucking over, dude. My fucking room of requirement right now is self-sustaining. That's all I got to say about that.
Yeah, I would say
That
I just got there, so
that don't
east
that
down the
like,
Suske.
hey
Fucking
homie, spend time in that room. Spend hours in that room because I did. I made like what I mean by self-sustaining is it takes ingredients to make a potion. You don't. I never have to leave the room of requirement. I can make as many potions as I want to because I've made it self-sustaining. I've planted seeds because I know certain plants you need for certain potions, and I planted exactly what I need, how many I need, and my fucking room of requirement is self-sustaining.
that shit's
Damn.
clean, ain't it?
And I
Yeah,
can just,
herbology. All the classes are
yeah,
amazing.
I can just spend hours just in the room of requirement for whatever reason. I fucking love that shit. Not even
Yeah,
playing the game properly. So I'm just setting up my room of requirement to be self-sustaining a little bit better. It's like its own ecosystem at this point, you know?
Like a greenhouse.
Exactly. Because it's like
it's
I
more
need,
than that, but just no spoilers to you. Like,
yeah,
Yeah.
it's like I need so many of this plant, so I'll plant this many for this potion. I use this potion more. I'll plant this plant. You know,
Yeah.
I love it. You
The
know.
room requirement is where Dumbledore's army trained, where Harry trained everybody. It turns
Yeah.
Mhm.
into whatever you need. Yeah, yeah. So like just imagine that. Put your imagination there on that.
Yeah. Uh,
It's the perfect game for any Harry Potter guy person. I'll put that out there before we move on.
Yeah.
It's
well,
the end of like, all other games.
we're getting a little up there in time right now. So,
Yeah.
Hell yeah, that's what I was thinking. I didn't know if y'all wanted me to bring this list up, but one more thing I guess before we go is that I know Joseph likes to bring up theory. Let me throw one out there for y'all before we go, real
Yes,
quick.
I was hoping you'd have one. I was gonna text you and tell you to bring one, but I was like,
Um,
nah.
uh, so I got two. You can use the second one for next week because I don't know too much about it. I want you to look into it for me. Uh, so
Okay.
not to get all Joe Rogan on y'all, but people talking about DMT is insane. Like, you extract it from a certain plant and you take it a certain way, and like you almost travel to like a different dimension.
Another dimension.
Yeah, you travel to a different dimension or like some other plane of existence that humans almost can't explain. But the way
Yeah.
it's
It's like the fourth
explained,
dimension.
yeah, the way it's explained is everybody explains it the same way. So if I take DMT and Joseph takes DMT, we're going to see the same fucking thing, which is insane.
Yeah.
Everybody that's ever took DMT has seen the same thing, had the same exact experience. You take it, it's a high that only lasts for 2 to 5 minutes. That's it. And
Probably feels like
you
hours.
yeah, it feels like hours in that dimension, but like in real life, it's 2 to 5 minutes. You go there, this like celestial being that you can't even comprehend. He talks to you. He says, "What are you doing?" And you're supposed to respond, "Just passing through." Right? To you, that seems like hours, but in real life, it's 2 minutes, and you come back too. It's insane. So
Yeah.
what I was getting from that, I don't know if you know this, Joseph, but they found out a way to put that small extraction into an IV without fucking somebody up and slowly drifting it into your system. So now you're having a 2 minute experience of DMT to an hours long. They figured out how to stretch this trip into an hours long trip. So that's
Bro, that
insane. That's insane from 5 minutes, 2 to 5 minutes to an hour. So what
imagine
they're
what you
doing,
experience.
check this out. This is where it gets fucking insane. Remember how we said every person has the same experience? Well, this is the same way. You're in this bitch for like an hour, but for these people, I need to mention that it's a study going on at Ohio College or something like that, where these big brain professors are doing this shit, and they're putting this DMT into like an IV and smarts without fucking it up. So what they're actually doing is having this DMT experience that was taking them 2 minutes. Now it's an hour. So that hour feels like 8 to 12 hours. So what they're doing is mapping out the DMT realm. When they come out of it, they are writing down what they saw and they're mapping this shit out. The next person would go in, see the map, and he would stretch the map out a little bit because it's the same fucking thing every single time you have this trip. So they're mapping out, this college is mapping out the DMT. Fucking insane, bro.
that's
Dude,
fucking
that is
crazy.
insane.
What are we gonna, as human beings that we can't comprehend, what are we gonna find if we do map this fucking realm out? You know?
That's gonna be fucking
Bonkers.
wild, dude.
Wow. It's crazy that they
Some
actually
one of
figured
them's
out
gonna
how.
come back like fucking I don't know, like then
Yeah.
like unlock more of their brain or something and wind up becoming some like what's that movie with the fucking kids and the telekinesis shit?
Yeah, for real, bro. We're gonna
Fucking
find the fucking One Piece at the end of this fucking shit.
before
But
the
no,
show
that's
does.
something. That's something they're doing. I don't know if that's kind of like a conspiracy, but I mean, it's cool to me.
Yeah,
You
that's
Yeah.
know.
wild. That's insane. You put me on something, man.
Yeah. This next one I want to put you on. Maybe it's not as interesting, but I wonder. You probably you don't. Maybe you don't know about it because it's not as in depth as the other stuff. But have you ever heard of the glitter conspiracy?
The what? You
The I was wondering. I said this one isn't as cool as the shit you talk about, but have you ever heard of the glitter conspiracy?
I have not.
Okay, so with what little bit that I've seen about the glitter conspiracy is the biggest manufacturer of glitter, they will not tell who they obviously are providing people like Walmart and Dollar Store and stuff like that, but they will not come out and publicly say who their biggest provider is or who they're providing the most, which is weird. They'll say who you're providing the most, they'll say we cannot say. So the theory is, like I said, you look into it. I haven't looked into this. This is just something I heard, and I thought it was interesting. I bring it to bring it up.
Yeah,
The
I'll definitely
the
do something for you.
the theory is that they're providing the military with glitter, and they're somehow putting glitter into their like different bombs, explosives, missiles. So so if a certain military or certain branch um, uses a missile or an explosive, they can go back and prove that it wasn't them or it was them. So it's almost like
It can be like,
fingerprints.
yeah, like
Yeah.
led back to whoever made that,
hmm
or
So it's almost like a fingerprint for a bomb. So
that's
that's
pretty
kind of
smart though.
what, yeah, that's kind of what people are
Yeah.
theorizing that what the glitter conspiracy is, you know. So I thought that was something interesting that you could look into, maybe know more about it on the next
Yeah,
episode
I'll
than me.
definitely look it up.
I just thought that was kind of crazy that people are thinking that the biggest glitter provider is the military, you know, for that
Yeah.
That's
reason.
wild.
Yeah, it's
Huh.
pretty cool to think about.
But all right, we're gonna call it, man. So
Yeah, that's probably the longest episode, ain't it?
yeah, it is. But you
Yeah.
know,
Hey,
we kind of wanted it to be
This
for
is
the
a
last one.
special.
hey, you know what? I'm not surprised, buddy.
But
It
yeah, man.
could have took forever.
Yeah, man. We appreciate you being on, sharing your fucking shit.
Hell yeah, man, it was cool.
For real.
I
But
enjoyed every second of it.
yeah, man. But stick around because we'll talk to you after.
Fuck yeah.
So all right, man. We'll fucking see ya. But yeah. I guess this is the end of season 1 of the Colorful Selection podcast.
Appreciate the people who's here with us now.
Yeah, we'll be back.
Eventually.
Yeah, eventually. Hopefully better than
Yep.
ever.
Hopefully we
Better,
grow.
better sorted out. We appreciate everybody listening to us from the beginning, man. It's awesome. I have a lot of
Yeah.
fun making it. I didn't think it would last this long, but it did. But yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be cool.
Good.
So
Yeah.
if y'all got any ideas for season 2, man, please,
Let us know. Comment in the
leave a comment on
section.
YouTube. And,
Yeah.
yeah, man, just don't forget, be good to yourself. You got I don't know what I'm saying.
There's a lot of shit going on all the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, I know.
Committed
Life
to
is
yourself.
crazy.
Yeah, man.
Take
I
some
don't know
time
how
Take
to
time.
reflect,
end
much
the
like we're
season.
going to be doing.
Oh yeah, take time like us, man. It's always worth it.
Yeah.
But,
Brainstorm your life.
yeah, man. So yeah, we'll see y'all in like a couple weeks, hopefully. Come back. Please come back.
Yeah, check us out. Don't
Please.
forget. Please.
Don't
But
forget about us.
yeah, don't forget about us.
Yeah.
We'll keep posting. But yeah. See you guys later. See you guys in a couple weeks.
All right, later, guys.
Later,
Later,
y'all.
everybody.